Hello and welcome, and we're getting back to the Watchers because the Dystopian Wars and Wild West Exodus have a lot of lore before we even get to the current timeline. Last time we spoke about Pharaoh and the Ark Vault, so we're back to Atlantia. So after the Azure Clade left Atlantia, they returned after a couple of days with a myriad made of upper clades from the Grey, Icterine, Magenta, Viridian, all led by Viridian Alpha, with the objective to collect specimens. The humans on Atlantia were too advanced, and the hegemony wanted answers. Myriad emerged from the portal on Thera. The Cerulean waiting was without disguise. The human population were completely nonplussed by this, or the new non-terrestrial arrivals. According to reports from the Cerulean, the humans had discovered this subterfuge quite quickly after the Azure had departed. The Therans welcomed the Ceruleans as brothers without fear or violence. The Viridian found this very suspicious. This speedy acceptance from her own experience of such a fundamental shift in the Theran culture and their belief system was not something done easily. The Grey and Icterine focused on their missions, with building a staging area near the town of Aquatori. Clades from Magenta and Azure were sent to Atlantia. Here they started to gather human specimens. It was not long before the armed forces known as the Spica responded with violence. These are humans and are well trained. The discipline and accuracy of the Spica rifles surprised the alien visitors. Many of the Magenta and Azure were cut down before they could retreat with their victims. Upon arrival to Thera, the Atlantean specimens were transported by the portal back up to the orbiting Ark Vault. The Viridian Alpha and the Grey Clade tended to the wounded and prepared for new orders from the hegemony. The Ark Vaults have highly sophisticated scientific laboratories and research facilities. Though experimenting and analyzing the Atlanteans, they could have been a fantastic addition to the Watcher's hegemony. The sheer grit and imagination humans possessed was impressive to the galaxy's guardians. Someone or something had been guiding them with pseudo-religious indoctrination. A far superior intelligence was busy gifting the humans technological and cultural directions subconsciously. Only known as the Order, an unknown at the time species, they seem to be extragalactic or even from an unknown dimension. These are just hypothetical and theories from the hegemony themselves. It was during the interrogation of the Atlantean subjects the Watchers discovered that the humans were a proxy in a war between two cosmological forces. First and foremost, of course, was the Order. The other party was described as a dark and corrupting stain on the human race. It was called the Hex. The Order's goal was to cleanse Earth from this corrupting influence. Though the intentions of the Order were good, it was highly likely it was them that influenced the humans' natural development. For the Watchers, this was intolerable, even with their tiny sphere of influence being the island of Atlantia. The Watchers couldn't find any influence of the Hex without the ability to communicate with the Order. The Watchers removed their agents from Earth, so further interference could be prevented. Yeah, so honestly, so I'm loving this lore, to be honest with you. I really am. It is really good. It is far better than what I think 40k could have produced for a long time. This is just basic, and this is, getting people into it, and I'm enjoying it. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this little story this time. We're going to continue this, and I will be, of course, doing some more army building less soon as more combat patrol box, etc. come out, and also when you can actually purchase the Sisters of Battle stuff again on the GW website. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. You know what to do. Like, comment, and subscribe. As always, I hope to see you all again very, very soon. And enjoy your hobby no matter what you play.